I'm hoping you'll like this video I made explaining easy animations and easy moves to do for ISO players. Enjoy. Back at you with another video, and I'm here to explain to you the best simple ISO moves to use. So if you want to ISO and you don't want to look one of those Pro 3 like little zigzagger bums, then these are what you want to use. You want to look like what you're actually doing. So here I'm going to go to my animations. Oh. Alright, so these are what I use. I just recently put on Allen Iverson. I usually stick to Curry, but I've been liking Allen Iverson's, I like how it gives you the fast momentum cross and all that, which if you don't know what that is, then I'll go over that. But basically, size of packages, Allen Iverson. Dribbling style does not matter. The moving crossovers, I like using Pro 2 because it gives you like a quick between the legs, like a little tween, and you can spam that up court and it helps you not get ripped. So I like to use that. It's good directional. You can either pick one of three behind the backs. Pro 3, which this is kind of like a slasher rim runner thing. It's not really as good. You got Pro 5, which I just recently started using, which I very much like. And then if you're a shooter and you're trying to play for threes, I would recommend putting this on because you could change direction like completely and never step inside the 3-point line with this if you use it correctly. But I recommend using Pro 5 and Pro 2 for this dribble tutorial. For the spins, you want to use Basic 1, which I'll show you why Basic 1 and not like Pro 4 like other years. For the moving hesitations, you can Pro 3 is for the bots. Let's leave that to the bots now. Like, it's good, but it's just overused. What you want to do is get you Pro 5, or I think it's like, I don't know. I just know Annoying uses it. It's one of those two. So I use Pro 5, because this is like a really explosive way to get to the rim. Or either that, or just like speed past your defender. And then triple style threats, or triple threat styles really doesn't matter. This also matters, the hop jumpers. You want to use normal 21. If you don't like normal 21, use James Harden. Because this is used a lot for dribbling. Like, a lot. If you don't have a good jump shot, use 38. Trust me, it's a good jump shot. It's good for centers, it's good for point guards, it's good for rebounding wings, it's good for everything. I recommend this jump shot on every build. Alright, so back to the dribbling. What I want to start out with is a simple momentum crossover. If y'all don't know what that is, it looks like this. Basically how you do that is you hold R2, flick the right stick from like going to the other hand, like from the ball is in, and then right after that you flick the left stick. So it'll look like this all together. Okay? So just like I said, hold R2, flick the right stick, then flip the left stick right after. It'll look like this. Alright? The move I just did, I didn't even mean to do, but that will be on that later. But right now, focus on doing this. Start with that. The low momentum. Start with that. Alright, so if you got the momentum down, this is like one of the main things I use, at least when I'm dribbling. Like, I use this all the time. I'm not Steezo, I'm not G-Man, I don't do none of the special spinny spins, I don't do that. I just get simple buckets. So what I like to do is I like to chain simple dribble moves like this together. That's 3 moves right there. And it just got you from here to here to here. So that's 3 like spots your defender has to slide his feet to. And if he doesn't stop you here, then you're at the rim. If he doesn't even stop you right here, then you get a 3. So like he has to be on you for all this. And So once you have that down, we'll go over the next. Alright, next, you want to learn how to do little sham god. Little sham god. Basically how you do that is the same way you do the momentum, but you gotta angle your right stick instead of like straight across like this, like downwards. And you'll get that animation. There's a lot of things you can do with that. You can enter with this, and then take them to the rim. You could do all types of things with that. I use this a lot. It's paired with tight handles. I think this badge gets one, or that animation gets a lot of ankles. But the next move you're going to want to know how to do. You've got two most basic things that look great by themselves, but better paired together. So then, you want to learn how to do the hop step. That's what it's going to look like. That little snatch. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Basically, how you do that is you hold R2, you flick right on the right stick while clicking square, and it'll give you that animation. That's one of the most simple, like, easy things to do, in my opinion. Once I learned how to do this, I was set. There's multiple, like, ways, animations of this. Like, it'll sometimes look like this. Like, you'll see, like, Ticino and stuff doing stuff like this. Hit him with a step back, and then, like, shoot. Like, yeah. That's basically how you do the Ticino step back. But we want to focus on the standing one. Alright? This little snatch. Once you have that down, we're going to go on to cobbling all of these three together. Alright. So basically what you want to start off with is this, step back, do this, and then snatch it. And you got one of two options to go from there. You either shoot it, or you rim run. Depending on how your defender guards it, you either shoot it or rim run. So it'll look like this. I didn't do the last move, but I kind of messed it up. Honestly, you should probably start with the behind the back sham god first. Dang, I hate my court. Alright, it'll look like this. That's basically what it'll look like chained together. Three simple moves all chained together. So you want to do the sham god. Oh, let me do that again. Sham god has a moving little crossover. Basically the momentum cross. Let me do that again for you. This momentum cross, and you want to snatch it back with this, and either rim run or shoot the ball right where you land. So in speed, it'll look like this. Hold on, let me do that again. It'll look like that full speed. This, like, it may not look like you're going anywhere, but this little hesitation at first look kills defenders. And then pairing it with like the crossover and the little snatch, it'll get people thinking you're gonna go one way while you go the other way. It's all about making your defender think and make the wrong decision. That's what it's all about with these ISO moves. There's other ways like you can pair it with, like this. You gotta get saucy with it, like get a little saucy with it, but it's all personal preference. Those are like the three simple main moves that I use to ISO and actually look good doing it. Because anybody can do this and just rim run. Like, that's easy. Because a lot of players don't have the lateral quickness to guard that. But if you want to look good and actually know what you're doing with ISO, you got to learn those simple things and pair them together. Like, oh, I messed up the half spin, but you just got to pair things together. Those are three simple things I want everybody to practice. Those simple three things. There's another thing you can do with it. Do the momentum cross, flick up on the right stick, and then back on the right stick. That'll create a lot of separation. But that's the last move I'm going to teach you. So momentum cross, right? Hit him with a momentum cross, flick up on the right stick, and then back on the right stick, all holding R2. And it'll create so much separation. Sometimes you only gotta do this little animation, that little stop. You could just left go of your left stick, but I recommend doing the little hesitation. Like, it'll look like that without it, without the little hesitation. Sometimes that hesitation, for me, breaks ankles. Sometimes. So I like doing it. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all learned the ISO a little bit better. Instead of just spamming the Pro 3, zigzagging. And yeah, it's been Garrett. Hope you enjoyed.